The history of India's freedom struggle can be traced back to 1857, when the First War of Independence was fought against the British. This was followed by a series of other struggles, including the non-cooperation movement, the civil disobedience movement, and the Quit India movement. The Indian National Congress, founded in 1885, was the main platform for the freedom struggle. It was led by prominent leaders such as Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru. Top 10 Freedom Fighters of India. 1. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. He was courageous and valiant from an early age, was born in 1875 and acquired the title, Sardar, for his epic role in the Bardoli Satyagraha. As a result of his valiant efforts, he was titled as the Iron Man of India. Formerly a lawyer, Sardar Patel retired from his practice and started a struggle against British authorities for independence to represent India. After freedom, he was appointed as India's Deputy Prime Minister and did efforts towards integrating princely states into the Union India. 2. Jawaharlal Nehru. He was born in 1889 as the only son of Motilal Nehru and Swarup Rani. Nehru began his career as an attorney and rose to prominence as an Indian independence fighter and politician. His desire for Indian independence was influenced by Mahatma Gandhi's attempts to liberate India from British rule. He started the liberation movement, rose to become the president of the Indian National Congress, and was finally appointed India's first Prime Minister upon independence. 3. Mahatma Gandhi. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was born on October 2, 1869, Porbandar, and was known as the father of the nation, and Mahatma Gandhi for his tremendous exploits. He married Kasturba when he was 13 years old and studied law in London before moving to South Africa for practice, where racial prejudice against certain Indians motivated him to advocate for human rights. After witnessing the state of India under English rule, Gandhi became a fervent supporter of the independence struggle. He marched on Dandi Kuch on his bare foot to protest the salt tax and led many non-violent actions against Britishers in his quest for independence. 4. Lal Bahadur Shastri. Another top freedom fighter of India is Lal Bahadur Shastri. He was born in Uttar Pradesh in 1904. After completing his studies at Kashi Vidyapeeth, he was awarded the title Shastri Scholar. As a modest but active independence fighter, he took part in Mahatma Gandhi's Quit India, civil disobedience, and salt satyagraha movements. He also served for a significant amount of time in prison. Following freedom, he served as Home Minister until becoming Prime Minister of India in 1964. He spearheaded many rebellious protests and was imprisoned in Britain for a total of 7 years. Lal Bahadur Shastri, second Prime Minister of India and a courageous independence fighter who coined the phrase, Jaya Jawan Jaya Kisan. 5. Subhash Chandra Bose. Subhash Chandra Bose, better known as Netaji, was born in Orissa in 1897. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre may have shaken him and compelled him to relocate to India from England in 1921. He was a member of the Indian National Congress and the civil disobedience movement. Because he was dissatisfied with Gandhiji's non-violent way of independence, he turned to Germany for assistance, eventually forming the Indian National Army, INA, and the Azad Hind government. Bose has been imprisoned numerous times for his revolutionary activities. 6. Lala Lajpat Rai. He was one of the top freedom fighters of India. Being born in Punjab in 1865, he was known colloquially as Punjab Kesari. He was part of the Indian National Congress's extremist In 1920, he rose to prominence as the leader of the non-cooperation movement and the Punjab protest over the Jallianwala Bagh tragedy. During a Simon Commission protest in 1928, he was killed by a violent lathi charge by British soldiers. Scott, the police chief, brutally beaten Lala Lajpat Rai, who subsequently died as a result of his injuries. He fondly titled as the Punjab Kesari and the Lion of Punjab. 7. Bhagat Singh. He was a well-known revolutionary freedom fighter of India who died as a martyr for his nation. In 1907, he was born in Punjab to a Sikh family of independent warriors. As a result, he was a natural nationalist who became part of the non-cooperation movement in 1921. He established the Naujawan Bharat Sabha to foster patriotism in Punjab's youngsters. The Chauri Chora massacre transformed him and pushed him to the limit in his quest for liberty. Shaheed-e-Azam Bhagat Singh, widely titled as Shaheed-e-Azam Bhagat Singh, dropped out of schooling at the tender age of 13 to devote his entire life to the independence of India. Rani Lakshmi Bai. She was one of the top women freedom fighters whose contribution can never be forgotten or overlooked. The Queen of Jhansi, Rani Lakshmi Bai, was born in 1828. She was a major figure in India's ferocious independence movement in 1857. Despite her gender, she personified boldness and a daring attitude, encouraging hundreds of women to join the fight for freedom. In 1858, she valiantly protected her Jhansi palace from an invasion by a British force commanded by Sir Hugh Rose. 9. Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Tilak was born in 1856 and was a great Indian independence warrior. In a fervent protest against the British, he lit a fire across the country with the message, "Swaraj is my birthright." He was better known as one of the trios of Lal, Bal, and Pal. People referred to him as Lokmanya Tilak because they admired and revered him as one of the greatest leaders of all time. He was a very strong supporter of Swaraj and breathed his last on August 1, 1920. He delivered his remarks in either Marathi or Hindi. 10. Mangal Pandey. He was born in 1827, was an early independence fighter. He was one of the first rebels to urge young Indian troops to join the 1857 uprising. Pandey, while serving as a soldier for the British East India Company, conducted the first attack against English authorities, kicking off the Indian Revolt in 1857. Thank you for watching.